Hello, today I'm going to show you how to add a SIP phone number to either your iPhone, iPod Touch, or iPad. In this example, I assume you've already added a SIP phone number from a SIP service provider such as Broadvoice. First thing you need to do is add a SIP client to either your iPhone, iPod Touch, or iPad. In this case, I used an app by the name of NetDial, which I already have preloaded on my iPod. Once you load that app, you'll go to NetDial, which I already have running in the background. You'll click Settings. I already have an account set up, but for this example, I'll add a new account. The account title, that's the name of the account. In this example, I'll use Test. The account ID, that's actually the phone number you got from your SIP voice service provider. I will actually make one up for this example. Your password you actually can get from your Broadvoice account. Let me show you how you would get that. This is actually from a help section on the Broadvoice account. First thing you want to do is log in. After you log in, you'll click the account tab. From there, you can see your phone number, as well as you'll click Show Settings. And once you do that, you'll see the authentication password, which is this right here. Also, Broadvoice recommends an app called Fring. I didn't have very good luck with it. That's why I used NetDial. So we'll go to NetDial, and we'll plug in that password. This is a unique password for each account, so do not use this one, but I will plug it in for this example. From there, you will have to select your proxy IP. That's a proxy server. Broadvoice has multiple proxy servers. Let me show you what they are. They're located in multiple cities: Chicago, LA, DC, Miami, Atlanta, Boston, New York City. The one that was closest to me was Chicago. The way to find that is to actually ping the server and see which one has the shortest time. In this example, I'm going to use Chicago, which is 147.135.32.221. The proxy port, just use the default. The authentication ID is your phone number again. Your server domain, this is always the same. If you use Broadvoice, it's sip.broadvoice.com. And then you can use the remaining defaults. And then you would click Save. I'm not going to click Save because this is a dummy account. So I'm just going to go back. There's some other settings that are usually default. The auto record is usually default on. I turned that off. That's not something I wanted to use. That would actually record every phone call. Voice relay you would turn on if you had an iPhone and you want to be able to use the 3G network to make SIP calls. You'd also turn on anti-lock if you wanted to make sure that when you received a call that the phone application was running in the background and your phone would ring. The default was use TCP stream. I found that didn't work, so go to keep waking, and then you should be all set up, and you should see a screen like this if you're set up successfully. And I'm actually going to call my number, and we'll hope that it will work. And there it is. I hope this example was helpful for you.